Yo, what is up, guys? Russ here, coming at you with another weekly vault opening. Pretty excited about this one. I've got 5 characters for you guys, but before we begin, I'd just like to give you guys a couple I guess like announcements, updates, catch-ups. I know people would like to use these videos to kind of see what I've been doing and things like that. So first one, I thought I would just let you know that the Zero to Hero Warrior Challenge is underway. I am mid-recording. Last week I recorded 3 episodes for it, so I'm going to be editing those over the next few days and releasing those on the channel. So if you like the idea of a Zero to Keystone Master, Zero to Hero kind of series, then that will be coming out in the near future. So make sure you subscribe, notifications and stuff like that if you're interested. Secondly, we finally got Anduin down in Mythic last week. So this character, my Demon Hunter, my main, is having a Mythic Vault for the first time. So I'm super excited about that one. So there will be some videos, the Anduin kill, and we killed Lords of Dread as well. So those will be coming out in the next couple of days as well. Along with some more polished kind of Demon Hunter guys and things like that. Anyway, on with this video. Actually, I got one more for you guys. We just hit 4K subscribers on the channel as of this morning, so I'm gonna make a little kind of like separate video just with like a thank you kind of thing. Well, thank you, by the way. And I'm also gonna run like a giveaway. I thought I'd give away some coaching and things like that for free, so try that out, see how that goes. But yeah, that'll be coming in another separate video. For now, let's jump into the vaults, and I have 5 characters: my rogue, my chamois, my monk, my god, I'm losing count, my warlock, which is super geared now, and my DH, of course. So I've given a whole glow up treatment to a lot of my characters recently. You know, actually spent on the legendaries since I realized that you could just fly around Zereth Mortis picking up treasures to get Cosmic Flux. Definitely removed the barrier to like upgrading my legendaries, upgrading my tier pieces and stuff. So I've finally gone ahead and done that. And yeah, most of my characters are like 275 now. So vaults are getting kind of spicy, pretty interesting. We're looking towards endgame, gems and stuff like that. And most of them I still have no idea how to play because I haven't really put the time into looking up how to play them. But they are like plus 20 worthy, so that's kind of nice. So we'll start on the chamois here. I believe I just have 1 Mythic Plus slot on this one. I did so much Mythic Plus last week because I had a subathon at the weekend. We ended up streaming 36 hours straight with no sleep, so that was crazy. And that was over on my Twitch channel, which should be up above my head. So yeah, I got a bunch of Mythic Plus done. We did some other games and things like that, some cooking streams, so that was really fun. But yeah, as a kind of, you know, part of that, I was just looking for things to do, so that's why my warlock is super geared up. I've got 3 slots. I did 8 dungeons on my warlock. I think I did 8 dungeons on my DH. I think I did 8 dungeons on my warrior, even the Zero to Hero character. And yeah, I think I've done like 4 or 8 on my monk, and then like 1 or 2 on, I think 1 on my chamois and my rogue. So kind of a lot of big vaults and a lot of small vaults as well. So we will just go ahead and open this one up. Pretty similar situation to last week. We're just looking for pretty much trinkets, maybe a ruby or a changeling, 278. Other than that, like a nice cloak, I wouldn't say no to. And maybe a nice ring, I guess. That would be kind of like what I'm looking for on the chamois. But we'll just kind of see what we can get. Otherwise, it's just a socket or like a token angle to go for those sockets. So we get a dagger, and honestly, I believe that's actually better stats than what we have. I think I want to remove mastery, and crit verse seems to be like the thing for resto chamois. So I think I'm actually going to take that. I know it's 2 tokens, but I think having the better statted weapon is actually probably the play. So I'm just going to go ahead and YOLO that one through. It's only like 1/3 of a socket I'm missing out on. If I really want a socket, I would, you know, I would go and like run through like, you know, like 5 normal bosses and do a Mythic Plus, or just run 4 dungeons and like 2 normal bosses, or LFR even, or something, just to get the slots filled up. So there we go. We get a nice main hand, which is a dagger. Does it look cool? It does not look cool. So we'll run that one on the chamois, and I'll see you guys in the rogue in a second. So my rogue is still looking pretty good. I was meaning to play some outlaw on it last week, actually. Because Outlaw seems to become somewhat viable. I've seen a lot of people playing it, and I absolutely love Outlaw Rogue. It's definitely my favorite spec on Rogue. Just that sub is so good right now, or has been, so I haven't really Haven't really been venturing too much away from it, but I'm gonna probably try some outlaw this week when I do my weeklies and things. But yeah, rogue's looking pretty good. We got our tier pieces all at 278 now. Or sorry, the shoulders are 272, so we could take a shoulder. The main big ticket item I want is a dagger. I could also probably roll for, you know, outlaw now with the main hand or something. I just need to go ahead and get a heroic cash on this character, and then it's just like upping any of these 272 pieces to 278. The rogue's gear is pretty good. Item level is going to be held down a little bit with the edge of night. But if I can grab like a main hand or something, should we just do it in outlaw? Let's just do it. Let's see if we get the poxstorm. Okay. We got one shot. This is one. This is did I change it? Yeah, I did. This is one slot at the Mythic Plus loot. So let's just run it and go. This is very spontaneous. But if we get the poxstorm, we'll take it as a sign that outlaw's back, and it did not. So I'll just take a third of a socket because my braces are already crit verse, which is really, really good. And cool that they rolled a socket on them though. I don't think I've had too many items which have actually rolled sockets on them this season, which is kind of weird. But yeah, we're just going to take the third of a socket and just say, you know what, we tried. And we'll leave it at that, and we'll go on to the next character, which will be the Warlock. So Russ XD is kind of giga chatted now. As I said, I played him quite a bit last week during my subathon. If you've been keeping track of the series, you'll remember that Russ XD was kind of sitting at about 256, I think, for like the last 4 or 5 weeks. And I was looking for a chest, which was kind of the key to unlocking everything. And as soon as I did get a chest last week, I took that sucker straight to the upgrade person. I put that into a tier piece, and I made the tier hands. Then I made, I've still actually got some tier legs in my bag, these 278 ones, which I just need flux for. So I'm going to do that next. That's another few eye levels there that I'm waiting for. But I basically took everything to the Valor upgrader because I had all this Valor left over. I went and farmed the flux. I made my legendaries onto my helm with the 291 Unity. I upgraded my ring to 291 as well. I could put on this ring that we got in the vault. I think it was last week or the week before. So yeah, my gear is just like, I think I basically gained about 20 eye levels. I think like 18 eye levels just in about an hour last week, just from kind of like, I had everything in my bags and I just took it all and spent like an hour running around, like picking up flux and doing all that stuff. So yeah, and I also changed to a troll mail. And I put on a stupid transmog because I thought it'd be funny. So yeah, like Russ XD has truly risen, and now I just need to go and learn how to play it properly. Obviously my damage is insane already because it's a destruction warlock, but I feel like I can definitely push out more. So learning this character is kind of next in the process for me, but it's by no means bad. So what I'm looking for, and what I think this character really falls flat on, is trinkets. I've only got an elegy or this minuscule male mental, so everything else is pretty good, to be honest. I wouldn't mind a crit haste staff or something, 278, that would be good. But yeah, I want a changeling or a ruby or anything really, maybe even a Solia's 278 would be great. Honestly, just like anything to get away, like stat 6 are cool and all, but yeah, anything to get away from these, like I don't know, this one not so hot. Like it does give me haste. I have a ridiculous amount of haste, almost 1.5k haste, which is crazy, but I think I would prefer to have some intellect. So I got 3 Mythic Plus slots, and I believe I got 3 normal raid slots as well because I went to do normal raid to get some flux. So there's a chance there's a first sigil in there, which I believe is also pretty good for a destruction warlock. So we're looking for any trinkets really, or a crit haste weapon. That would be good. Preferably a 2-hander. I think there's a stuff from Halls of Atonement. So first sigil or any of the Mythic Plus trinkets like the Changeling or the Solia's or the Ruby from TOP. And we get oh, that's not what I wanted to see. That is not what I wanted to see. It might be a socket here. So crit mastery ring, not very good. Cloth helm, I already have my legendary there. Verse mastery ring, not very good. Boots, I don't need those. This trinket is actually not too bad. I run this one on my chamois, but I don't think it's really a good warlock one. So, like, think how much damage that trinket's going to do. Barely anything in comparison to spamming rain of fires and things. I just want stat 6 to buff rain of fires rather than on hit trinket effects and things. This neck, not very good. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run a socket, honestly. Probably the play. I don't think you can put rings. Someone's going to have a go at me in the comments, I already know. About like, oh, you could have put the ring in the catalyst, but I don't think so. I don't think rings go to the catalyst, so I'm gonna take the socket. And yeah, then you know we're one step closer. I can probably put that on belt, or probably these. I'll probably put the socket on these braces because they're already haste crit. So yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. Where is the dude? Is it this guy? Okay, let's just throw the socket on right now, right onto the braces or the ring. Let's just do the braces. Okay. All right then. Socket is. And we'll put some haste in there. Socket it is, and now we're even closer to 1.5k haste. That's cool. All right. So Rest XD, as I said, is kind of blasting now. I'm probably gonna play it a little bit more. I still don't really find Warlock very fun, but it does loads of damage, and that's kind of fun. It's kind of funny. Like there was points when I was playing it last week after I kind of got all the gear, and I was just sat there doing like 100k on AoE, and I was literally laughing like maniacally, just like I was like, oh my god, like, I was in disbelief with like how ridiculously, in my opinion, kind of broken this class is. So yeah. Also, by the way, the warrior, I'm not going to be opening his vault on this series of videos. I'm going to be opening that one in this series of videos, which I'm using the warrior for the 0 to Keystone Master. So that his vault is going to be kind of included in his own series. So Rage Bath is kind of on his own, in his own series. So we will jump onto the monk and then the DH for today. Okay. And I realize this video has been really, really long. Obviously, I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I don't know, people have been saying in the comments, you know, like, oh, you've been getting the video length down a bit, but I'm also adding more characters, so they're like bound to get longer and longer. I'm trying to talk quickly. I don't know if you've noticed that. But I like to say what I want to say, you know, in each video. So you can just skip through if you're just interested in the vaults. But if you want to hear me just kind of like talk about my day or my week or whatever, then feel free to just watch the whole thing. So on the monk, we have this one's next to get the kind of glow up treatment, but we need a little bit more gear. So last week I got the 2 set. I have these gloves here, and I got these shoulders, so I got enough flux to put those in the catalyst. I also have a chest to upgrade, and I now have legs to upgrade. So I was kind of waiting for the reset so that the charge would come back on the catalyst. So this is the week where I can actually make the 4 set on this character. So I'm going to convert these legs and this chest after a couple of Mythic Plus. I believe I need 1.5k for each of those pieces. So I can convert, you know, in 8 dungeons time or so, I can convert these 2 items into the 4 piece, and then I have the 4 piece. Then I need another 4k flux. Jesus. I need another 4k cosmic flux to upgrade the 2 legendaries that I'm going to run, right? So it's like a long time coming, but in the process of doing that, I'll be getting loads of valor and finishing off the last couple pieces I need. You can see my gear is not too bad. I've got a Mythic Plus piece in almost every slot right now, which I, you know, no matter the level, as long as I have enough valor, I can actually just go ahead and upgrade all those. So first on the list is obviously the tier pieces because they won't be changing, and then I can run through whatever we get here. So what I'm looking for in the vault right now, I think I have two slots. I think I finished on 7 out of 8, not gonna lie, but reset was coming and I didn't have time for an 8th dungeon, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm looking for a 278 two-hander because somebody told me that 2-handers are better than single 1-handers. I obviously have this 1-hander here we got last week, but I still don't have another offhand. So yeah, right now we're running the 2-hander. So if I get a 2-hander at 268, that would be insane. Otherwise, trinkets is kind of like what I'm looking for. And I will take a tier piece that hopefully I haven't upgraded, like a chest or a legs. If one drops at 278, that'll be cool too. So we're going to open this one as Windwalker and just see if we get any nice trinkets or weapon. And ooh, yes. I think we'll take this because I think people play this trinket actually just because it's static, right? And yeah, just gives you stats and it gives your team a socket, and it's just good. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Saliers. I don't think it's ever bad. I think people do play that. I think it's like IQD, File, Saliers, like a first sigil, maybe a mixture of those. So I'm gonna take that. And as well, the cool thing is it kind of works for all specs, right? Because it's just stats, which is awesome. So I'm gonna put that one instead of I think I'll put it on instead of the ticking sack. Yeah, and we'll go like that. Cool. So DJ Funk, not a bad vault for sure. And now let's jump on to the DH, which I'm super excited about. As I said, we killed Anduin and we killed Lords of Dread. So I didn't quite get the 285 main hand. There's a chance at 285 main hand, but also all the other items in the raid. I didn't get the 285 main hand off the Lords of Dread kill, but we did kill 2 bosses in 1 week. So it's like the first Mythic Vault I've had in ages since we're re-clearing like every single reset. Pretty awesome that we killed 2 bosses in 1 reset, by the way, and we're only a 2-day raiding guild, so that's really cool. Yeah, so kind of looking forward to opening this one really big time, actually, because there's a very small chance that I could have a 278 main hand in here, and there's still a chance I could get a 285 main hand and a 285 tier piece, and things like that. So there's still also the chances to file from Mythic Plus. So we're just gonna see what we go with, and yeah, I'm just gonna run it. That's all I'm really looking for. I really want a 285 main hand. No luck. Okay, no luck on anything. Gloves, shoulders, legs. I can't remember the last time I got an actual tier piece. Like an actual tier piece that didn't need upgrading in the catalyst in the vault. I remember in the first few weeks I got them so often. I got them in like almost every single vault. I would get 1 or something, like even if it's normal or something. I can't remember the last time I got that in any vault, and I've been opening like 4 to 5 vaults for weeks, months now. Crazy. So sadly did not get anything on the mythic slot. That is unfortunate. I won't be getting one of these for a while again now, probably until Jailer's dead and we re-clear. Gloves, I don't need these because I have unities. These gloves, sorry, these shoulders, I don't need those, and I don't need these. So I guess we're just going with more sockets here. Sorry, more token socket slots, tokens for sockets. I think I have 12 of these now, so I'm gonna have to just start kind of buying sockets for things that I don't really want it on, or buying it on the resources or something. I could probably buy it on, like, what can you buy with this? Gold, flux, renown. Can I send that? Oh, I can send that to alts. That's kind of cool. Ciphers are the first ones. All right, interesting. Stygia, of course. All right. Well, I'll think about what I'm going to spend that on, but for the meantime, I'll probably keep it at 12, and then if I have to take a socket again, I'll spend the excess to make room for the tokens, right? So yeah, that's the DH. That's all of the vaults for this week. As I said, Ragebath, my warrior, will have his vault in his own separate series. Again, I'm going to be doing a giveaway pretty soon for just some like one-on-one coaching, something like that. Like I might give away like three slots, 3 sessions of like one-on-one coaching for anything game related, really, but more specifically, you know, you'll get more out of it if it's like to do with DPS. I can play more than just Demon Hunter, obviously, so I can help with most classes. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for stuff like that. Thank you for watching. Of course, feel free to check out the Twitch channel. Again, that'll be above my head. Appreciate if you stayed all the way through and listened to me talk. Please like the video if you did, because you must have liked it, right? And yeah, I will be uploading a bunch of stuff this week. A couple kill videos. Hopefully the beginning of the 0 to Hero challenge, because I got like 3 episodes to go edit now. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys very soon over there or on the live stream. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.